Hello. It's now 11:24 p.m. Yeah, it's 11:24 and well, I'm glad that I was able to get, you know, some exercise and get me a try to go on a little mini nature walk and try to tell y'all about pine needle tea. Pine needle tea and about how it's supposed to be able to you but I think that was a pine tree, pine cones and stuff. But I wanted to double check and make sure. And if I can make pine needle tea, I heard that can be helpful in curing diseases and have like high vitamin C and stuff. But I heard that if you're trying to go forward for wild edibles and wild food and wild medicine, I heard sometimes they might have a counterfeit plant that might look like the edible one, but they might have a counterfeit lookalike that if you didn't know exactly what it was, it could kill you. So, but I do believe that that was actual pine needles, pine tree and pine needles and pine cones. So, I've, I think I've, um, tried, I haven't made dandelion tea, but I've, excuse me, how you get like a piece of eyelash trying to be stuck in your eye. But I've eaten dandelion leaves and stuff like that. It's kind of like arugula or spinach, but it's super bitter. But I heard you gotta keep boiling it until it doesn't taste bitter anymore. But dandelion is healthy. When I was living in Los Angeles, right in the front yard, I would make it put it in smoothies and soups and everything. The the clovers, like the clover flower and the leaves and the stem, I would put it in soups and stuff like that, and I would put it in smoothies and I would eat it. And I'm still alive. Something is stuck in my eye, but I mean, sorry about that. But like my anxiety has been high lately. I've been feeling extremely depressed and fearful lately. I've been trying to get closer to God more. I didn't want y'all to take me the wrong way, but I temporarily, for a brief moment, got discouraged because I heard about the Mandela effect before and briefly heard about it changing the Bibles, but I did not want that to discourage me, but I felt discouraged for a few minutes. But, I'm still a Christian. I still believe in Jesus. I still believe in God. Don't think I turned away from him or anything like that. And I still read the Bible and pray. That's all I have to lean on for comfort because nothing or no one else in this world, no, not even myself, nothing or no one in this world is offer comfort. I mean, I give glory to God. So, I'm gonna stick with my Bible and stick with but clinging to Jesus Christ. I got no choice but to cling to Jesus Christ. And I have prayed for him, prayed and asked God to take my fear and anxiety and stuff away from me because my fear has been crippling me. My fear has been crippling me. Being like disabled, paralyzed by fear. And I don't know why keep on having these fears about getting punished or in trouble. And so it's like I've been getting that a lot lately. Like earlier today, it was another car that passed by was super loud bass, and I heard that if noise is bad enough or low frequency sound can kill a person. Like that just passed by and it caused me a headache exactly right here. So I wrote another I wrote another skit today. I don't think I did the best job, but I tried. Um I mean I don't think I did the best, but I tried. But um if I have enough room, I'm gonna put it in the description box. The theme of narcissistic abuse. So I wrote a very short skit. Y'all might think it doesn't make any sense because it's super short, but it's just a real small scenario. But today, like after my walk and before dinner, I did something productive. I did a rough draft of sweeping the floor in here. And then after I swept the floor, I after I swept the floor, I took out the trash. And then I ate dinner, then took a shower and watched some videos, like some YouTube videos, excuse me. Still trying to get whatever's in my eye. But sounds like they're parked right by me. But I don't even know if they're finished the room next door. It looks like it's all fixed up and everything. So, one thing I hate is like it's always for Thanksgiving and sometimes Christmas. People always end up with whether they live or die, whether they survive or not. Thanksgiving, people always have like not all the time, but I've seen, a lot of times there will be a house fire and it so happened to be on Thanksgiving. It looks like sounds like some people are staying next door. Hell no. Man. So I guess they'd be the first people in the new fixed up room. Well, it's not new, but it's remodeled. But you know, I guess they got done fixing the room on Tuesday, and then yesterday I saw them doing some work, but not over here. So excuse the noise. But this video won't upload until tomorrow morning anyway. I'm not ready to go back to work next week. But it's a volunteer basis. If you're a temp, you just, I guess you go when you want to. But I've been going just about every day to try to stay afloat, to have my own money, to, you know, I wish I had that fortune to get to be a paid YouTuber, but the gang stalkers won't allow me to. They will not allow me to be a paid YouTuber. But I'm scared because I heard about this dark winter. I thought it was supposed to be last winter, but I heard it's supposed to be this winter, the dark winter. And so I heard that for today, Los Angeles. I mean, not Los Angeles, but somewhere in Southern California, that a large region of people had their power and electricity out because I heard something about high winds and the wildfires and stuff. I somewhat miss Los Angeles, but I don't because it started to get really bad before I left, and gangs got worse. Um, and I remember being bullied and abused by gang bangers. I mean, and gang banger. I'm not talking about gang stalkers. I'm talking about Bloods and Crip gang bangers. You know, physically assault, like brutally assault people and beat you up for no reason, unprovoked. And I don't even have to be wearing red or blue. I can be wearing all green and get assaulted for no reason. So I don't miss the gang activity in Los Angeles. And I don't miss how fake people are. I don't miss Hollywood. I don't miss how evil and all that is. But I've been certain ways, certain things about Los Angeles. I've been missing it almost as kind of like almost as much as missing New Orleans, but not quite. But I also love it here. I love it here, where I'm at too. But over here is overall more quiet and peaceful. But the only noise and stuff you get from the perps. So, um, it's like all I've been hearing is nothing but more and more bad news. And a lot of it I can't speak on because I gotta be careful. But as I said, me feeling so depressed and stuff, I've been trying to, no matter how small it is, trying to do something productive or positive. And like today, me trying to go for a walk, me trying to um sweep the floor and take out the trash. But if I had a permanent roof over my head or a place with a stove and oven and stuff, I miss cooking and baking. I miss cooking and baking. And it didn't cross my mind to that I could have been doing, maybe had a paid monetized YouTube channel of um cooking soups and casseroles and baking and making smoothies and stuff like that. I just didn't know how to go about doing it. But um because I thought about years ago, I thought about wanting to open up a restaurant that consists of um sm- like um actually soups and casseroles and stuff like that. Even if it was to be like a creative breakfast casserole, um if I would have had like a creative breakfast casserole menu and like a lunch soup and sandwich and dinner casserole or something like that, anything, but it would have been a wasted business by nobody wanting to do business with me. I know that it's like I'm surprised how many people bought from me. Excuse me, when I was at the zoo, when I was working a third party job at the zoo. I'm surprised that, I mean, how many people came to me and bought any chocolate covered frozen bananas or um any ice cream from me, you know, but nobody really wanted like, I think it was about 2.5 months I worked there. Nobody really wanted conversation with me. Nobody wanted to talk to me. Everybody just wanted to get their food and go. Like, get their ice cream and just go. And so, at the most, like most days, I didn't get tips, but every now and then I would get like $5 at the most throughout the day. But one night event, it was a black guy generous enough to tip me $10 whole. Thank you. So um then I remember it was a Hispanic lady. I was trying to do the lemonade, and the lemonade stand at the zoo. I never got to do the snowballs. They never even trained me on the snowballs, but the young teenagers, the young kids who did the snowball stands, they bragged about the hundreds of dollars in tips that they got and stuff like that. And those were the main narcissistic abusers who were perping me. And so, and did the workplace mobbing and everything. And so, a Hispanic lady at the zoo, she told me that I was the nicest person there at the zoo. But, they would have people who would violate the zoo. And one time, people, like at least twice, people were smoking at the zoo. And people were smoking at the zoo. And then they looked at me like I was crazy for, telling them that the rules say you can't smoke there. But, you know, it's like they wanted to try to set me up to get fired. And I guess they were perps too. So, I was disgusted by the workplace mobbing and my experience at the zoo job. And then they had me working at the aquarium. well, right outside the aquarium. And like the manager turned on me and started to perp and abuse me and did something very dirty towards me. But um it's like Amanda, that was her name. She was my age and had high income and living in Slidell, Louisiana. So if she had like can be a manager and then live in Slidell and then drive to New Orleans, she had it made. But me, being forced low income, if I was still in New Orleans, I would still either be homeless or living in the hood and not having enough money to be able to get to be have that fortune to get to live in some place like Slidell or Hammond or anywhere like that, or the north anywhere else on the North Shore of New Orleans, away from the scary crime, But the perps have a problem with me working here in Gulf Breeze, Florida, which is like I wouldn't say cross the river, but it's that's not a river though, but it's across the water from mainland Pensacola. So the online person, they already know where I'm at, and they found out, and I didn't even have to say anything. I was trying to hide from them, but they were determined to find out where I was at. And then once they found out, then they called me stupid and said I'm not all that bright. But I was trying to be discreet with filming the perps in person and stuff like that. you know, um, so I'm sick and tired of these narcissistic, satanic, psychopathic, sociopathic perps who act like they think they got authority and control of us when they should be minding their own business. If perps have a right to eat, then we targeted individuals have a right to live, work, and eat too, without our jobs or our way of living to be interfered with. As I said, I wish I could be fortunate enough to be have a living as a paid YouTuber, not popular, or not having millions of subscribers, but just enough for me to survive. Like even I think I forgot how many subscribers you need in order to get your stuff monetized, but I'm nowhere near that. But I mean, the perps will halt that and won't allow me to make enough. I mean, to make any money. They want to try to control me and want me to be forced to be dependent on them so that they can try to control me. And I'm resisting their attempts to try to control me. And this really is like a spiritual tug of war with these gang stalkers. So, with people trying to control me and I can't have my own freedom or make my own decisions. I mean, I can't even make the money off of my ebooks really. Like the most like most months I get like no more than 25 cents from my ebooks. The first time I got the most money was like about 20, a little more, approximately $25. And I think that was like back in January or February from the ebook, the first ebook that I published in January. I mean, in November 2019. So in the description box, I mean, I wrote, y'all can look in the description box, and I wrote a skit one of my skits, and y'all can, give me, some constructive feedback on the skit that I wrote. I know it's very short because some people some people say, oh, Americans have short attention spans. But then if I write something short, then they'd be like, well, it's too short, or you need character development, or this, that, or it doesn't make sense, or they got more questions. So I'm trying to, make it not too long and stuff like that. So I'm going to go for now, and good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. This will upload tomorrow morning, which will be Friday, November 26th. Right now, it's still 11:49 p.m. on November 25th, Thursday. So I'll see y'all. Love y'all. Bye.